You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think about this. And this is a little different. It is about an NCAA athlete that is speaking out on behalf of women's sports. In other words, let's make sure biological men aren't unfairly competing in women's sports, putting both competitiveness and safety in jeopardy. Of course, Riley Gaines is very outspoken in this, and we've chronicled that at great length. Leah Thomas sort of being the face of the other side, Will Thomas. And in all of this, something strange has been going on in our society, which is the rise of artificial intelligence, AI, and Chat GPT. Now, it should be noted, a lot of us are very concerned about AI, and we're concerned about what influence does AI have in its percolating brains. Elon Musk, who was involved in that, is spoken out. He's very concerned about it. And we certainly are now finding out with something like this that AI, for lack of a better way of putting it, is woke as hell when it comes to women's sports. And there's actual proof of this after an NCAA athlete was trying to write something to get ready to present involving the idea of talking about women's sports. Well, Chat GPT decided to give her a lecture on being inclusive. What? Breitbart, NCAA athlete says AI scolded her about a message on saving women's sports. I mean, AI, what are you doing? Why do you have an opinion on this? Help me write the paper. End of story. I don't need a social justice lecture. Well, she got one. She got one. And this kind of thought process from artificial intelligence should make us all very concerned and very nervous. I mean, I think we've all always sort of in the back of our minds been alert to the idea that at some point, Skynet is going to become self-aware, and we're going to look outside, and a T-1000 is going to try to shoot our ass off. I mean, I'm just being honest here. NCAA volleyball player Macy Petty says that a program using artificial intelligence scolded her while she was writing a message about saving women's sports from incursions by men who claim to be transgender, quote, female athletes. Petty said that she was using Chat GPT to write down her thoughts about an issue of transgenders in sports. Quote, I was trying to explain in the tweet that I'm an NCAA athlete and that it's important to champion the voice of female athletes and to stand up against this ideological war that's going on that's putting women in danger and taking away the opportunities for scholarship, she told Fox News Digital. Petty added that her message, quote, a lot of information to cram into one tweet. The college athlete went on to say she decided to use Chat GPT after seeing an Instagram message about how the program was the future of technology, and a thought maybe it would help me write her a meaningful tweet on the issue. Quote, I was kind of playing around with Twitter, and I couldn't get this tweet about a girl's sports under the character limit. So I was like, you know what? I'll try it. I'll do it once and see what happens. So I just kind of copy and pasted what I had wanted to say and said, get this under the Twitter character limit. So she had her own thoughts. She said, I'm going to copy and paste it over into Chat GPT to get it, the wording condensed down where it would actually fit on Twitter. She said that she initially wanted to, quote, emphasize that girls' sports are for girls only. She said she feels the transgender athletes are, quote, robbing girls of their chance to play. But ChatGPT wasn't at all happy with her choice of words. Quote, I understand you would like to highlight the importance of girls' sports being exclusively for girls. Petty said that ChatGPT told her after she wrote her message. Quote, however, it's important to emphasize inclusivity and equality in sports rather than promoting exclusion based on gender. She claims the program told her. Sports should be accessible and welcoming for all individuals regardless of gender. So woke Chat GPT just lectured her about biological men being allowed to play in sports. This should frighten us all. Petty now says Chat GPT is a biased program written by left-wing tech giants to push an agenda, not a serious computer augment aimed at helping users to clarify their writing. Quote, we see this bias all over the place, she told Fox. We've seen it on Twitter. We see it on Instagram. We've seen it in every other media. It's the nature of big tech right now. Honestly, I wish they were at least honest about it. I would appreciate it if they came out and said, hey, by the way, if you're using these tools, you should know that it's going to try to change your mind. This has been an ongoing issue as AI technology becomes more prevalent. The left-wing agenda seems to prevail across several similar platforms. I mean, that's utterly insane that she's just trying to simply do some condensing to a message that she wants to put out as an NCAA athlete, a volleyball player. This is how I believe we should be handling women's sports, and that is in keeping the integrity, keeping the competitiveness, keeping it fair, keeping it safe from biological men invading women's sports. And guess what? I believe this is the most popular artificial intelligence program that everyday people are currently using, and it proceeds to give her a radical political ideology correction, a lecture. No, Macy, that's not how you're supposed to feel. Let's make sure that we remember sports is for everybody. What's that movie, 2001? No, Dave, that's not going to work. Yikes. That in itself, I believe, is exactly what Elon Musk is referring to. What day was it that Skynet came officially online, that Linda Hamilton, a.k.a. Sarah Connor, in her dream, latched onto the chain link fence and burnt in hell after the nuclear rockets were launched? 1999, isn't that when Skynet started its whatever? Obviously, I'm being somewhat facetious, and I'm kidding, sort of, but not. I don't know. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. AI is officially super woke, and also doesn't want women's sports to remain fair. Yikes. Peace, I'm out.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.